Hello, it is me again, SeanTyler Lol, and I thought I would say a true story again. This is a true story about my grandmother, about well, I'm just gonna say it like I generally do with all my true stories. Um, my grandma was a very big, important part of my life to me. It seemed like she was like besides her, my mother and my grandmother seemed to be the only ones that actually showed actual love and care for me whenever I was growing up. And the day that my grandmother died, she had been every bit about 89 years old. The day that she died, it was a big, huge, it just destroyed me. It was just hard to take in. But, well, the funeral, like, I was dreading going to the funeral, but I had to show my last respects to my grandmother. And so, a week passed after her death. I finally got myself to go to the funeral. I was 15 years old at the time, and I finally got myself to go to the funeral. Like, I tried everything I could to bring back the tears in, like, but yeah, I didn't cry. But like a single tear would come out of my eye every once and then, but like I didn't bawl out crying like I did in my first funeral that I got to go to. But like yeah, it was just like I don't know how a funeral usually goes by. Like I guess it went by pretty well. Like no drama started. Everyone visited their respects. Everyone was being respectful. It was a really great funeral for her, I could say. And later that night, I was living, if, in the previous video, if you've seen, I was living in the same place where the small brick house place. And whenever I got back home from the funeral, I was having really bad troubles. Excuse me, I was really having bad trouble sleeping. And right whenever it was late at night, I don't know what time it was, but I know it was after 12 a.m. at night. I can't tell you the exact time. I would love to tell you, but I can't remember. But I was almost about to go to sleep until I heard my guitar strum a G chord. In which I looked over and turned on the lights, and I seen that it was virtually impossible for my guitar to strum a G chord because the guitar was laying on the strings. Like, the guitar wasn't laying like where the strings could be plucked at any time. It was laid on the face of the body. And the guitar was previously owned by my grandmother. It was my grandmother's favorite guitar. It's a 12-string Yamaha guitar, but it only has 5 strings with it because I'm broke like that. It kind of gave me a little bit of scare, so I just ran back to bed and tried to close my eyes and force my eyes shut. And I was about to go back to sleep yet again until I heard something that sounded like it was trying to call my name. So I popped my head out of my blanket, and what I seen above me was hovering above me was a really bright blue essence, a bright blue aroma in the shape of my grandmother, but it only lasted for 1 second. It was a really bright blue aroma hovering above me, and right as I soon recognized what it was, it disappeared. And I will never forget that. And it makes me like really, really happy now because it makes me think that wherever I am, my grandmother isn't my grandmother's by my side. And it to be honest with you, after that incident, I haven't had a scary incident happen to me again. Like, of course, there is going to be a lot more scary, true stories that I can tell you, but it seemed to me like after that incident, I haven't had any kind of paranormal activity. It seems like that she was meant to be my guardian angel. And I want everyone to know. And I know a lot of people, a lot of my subscribers had like a lot of bad, not bad experience, but their grandmothers may have passed away or grandfathers may have passed away. But I want them to know that just because it seems like you're alone, you're not all alone. There's always somebody watching over you, and there's always the the true loved one is watching over you. And yeah, she just you're not alone. If you ever feel any scary experiences, know that your guardian angel is fighting the dark, scary people, and you shouldn't be scared of them. I'm still scared of them at times, but it's natural. But you shouldn't be scared. So, thank you, Grandma. I love you.